Hello there, here we are in the beautiful region of Puglia. Here today we are in the town of Specchia Galone and I'm showing you a beautiful property. You can see it behind me. This is what we call Palazzo Siena. Now we are about a 15-minute drive from the sea here in a beautiful area. But what I'm showing you today is an 11-bedroom property with 12 bathrooms. We're talking about 650 square meters of property with a very large garden and a swimming pool. So perfect if you're looking for potentially a business or something which needs to be rented out, that you can easily rent out the rooms. This is fully finished and ready to go, so there's no work that needs to be done. But without further ado, follow me on inside, as there is a lot of property to see here today. So take a look at this room. This is the hallway that you are entered upon, and you can just see how long this room is and just how spacious it feels. It really does set the scene for the property as a whole. Look at the beautiful star vaulted ceilings here. Absolutely stunning, and you can see they've got the tuff on display. Now there are loads of little details. The restoration of this property, I can't stress enough just how much work they've put into the details. So little things, well, I say little things, look at these columns that are on the front side just as you enter, and these are symmetrical on both sides of the property. Very beautiful to see here. And again, you can see the length. Now, the wonderful thing about this is we also have what the original cistern downstairs here, and you can see they've added a really nice feature here because you've got the little window that kind of looks onto it. So they've managed to keep everything as original as possible, but obviously making it a very practical house to live in. Now, talking about practicalities, here throughout the house we have these hidden away fan coil that do both heating and cooling, so the house can be lived in all year round. Now, you're actually seeing a little bit of a snippet of the garden. The garden is 1,700 square meters of garden, so it's a really good sized garden here. And again, very rare to find a garden when you're in town in one of these palaces. So it's beautiful. I kind of see it as those kind of secret gardens, and we are going to be showing you the full detailed shot of the garden towards the end. So we'll start with the, as I say, we're doing just the downstairs part to begin with, and then we will move upstairs before going through to the garden. So coming through here, we see the first bedroom downstairs, and you can see it's a really good sized room. We've got these really tall ceilings. Again, there's just such a good feeling of space in this property. But look at the details, look at the tiles. We've got a mix of tiles here. In every room has their own little design. They've been very gutsy with the restoration, so they haven't just gone with the approach of just doing it all the same. And I love what they've done here, especially even with the bathrooms. They've done an absolute amazing job. If you come on through into this first ensuite bathroom, I can kind of show you a little bit of the attention to detail that they've gone for in the taps. Obviously we've got this little chain, the old style toilets in here as well. And just look at the radiator that they've got in here. So it's incredibly, we've got the little details running down the radiator as well. So there's been no expense spared on the restoration of this property, and you can kind of see that throughout. I love the decor as well. I love the furniture they've chosen. And I know that it could be an option that a lot of the furniture comes with the property. So if you are interested in the property, then that's absolutely something which is potential. Now here we can see this is a little bit of a reading room just off the garden again. And now look at that, some of the views that you can already see from the garden with the lemon trees. It's an absolute, can't wait to show you that garden as well. But I just want to show you through here. We've got a very large bath in there. And a very nice added feature for the first bedroom that we're seeing. So incredibly good sized bedrooms here, and definitely that is a theme that runs through the house. the amount of space, the tall ceilings. This is a large property and you can feel it throughout when you're walking through. Now I do want to pinpoint, because I'm kind of always seeing new things. Look at the doors. Each of these doors that you can see have been the original doors that have been very nicely renovated, and you can see they kind of change throughout the house. So there's a lot of different style doors in the house depending on which floor we're on. But coming through here, we come through to the second bedroom that we're seeing. Again, huge bedroom, absolutely massive, and I love these floors. These floors are really something to be pointed out. Absolutely beautiful, especially with the decor they've gone for. And here we actually have a sink in the bedroom. Some of these houses used to have the sinks in the bedrooms as well, so it is something nice to see. But we also do have a bathroom here. Obviously you've got bidet, toilet, and a really good sized shower. The other thing about this room in particular is we do have an entrance from the main high street of the town. So we are literally, you can, if you wanted to enter directly into this room, so for renting it out, this is also an option that you could have. Incredibly tall ceilings and absolutely beautiful. Look at these ceilings. I mean, really, these, I can't stress enough just how tall they are, but also look at the details here, how they've kind of shown the stone here. The rest is white. I love it when they play around with what they do and what they don't show in these properties. Now, if we keep moving round, we come through to this incredible stairway. I mean, one of the nicest stairways that I've seen. And again, a very large room. Love the decor. Obviously, I love that picture frame up there. Incredible, where you don't even need to put a painting in because the picture frame's so stunning. So we can see this room again. Look how tall it is. Look at the floors. They've changed the floors here as well. So in every room you've got different floors, and I absolutely can't find one that I don't like. So again, a massive plus, and just hats off to the restoration that's been done in this property. Really absolutely stunning. So coming on through, we have here another very large bedroom with bathroom set up. So again, tall ceilings throughout this floor, absolutely very tall, and tall walkways. Here we also have what was very similar as on the other side. You've got a little bit of a reading room that actually ends up going on to the garden itself. So again, you've got access to the garden from this room as well. This can be a sofa bed. I think it actually already is a sofa bed. So options for sleeping, you know, maybe a couple of kids if you were having larger groups. And then here you've got, again, a very nice size bedroom, again with the sink. I love the sink. And obviously all the fan coils are nicely hidden away, so you're not seeing anything ugly. This is really a property which could easily be in a catalogue for a designer magazine. So a very nice feature. Now, there are two bedrooms in this property that are kind of detached from the main part of the house, which can be nice if you want to have guests and you don't want them staying in the main part of the house. Just briefly going to mention another little bathroom here, but I'm just going to show you quickly the first of the bedrooms which are detached from the main house. So you can come through here, you can see now it's currently filled with, obviously they're using it as just their laundry change room. So this, you can see there's a fireplace back there. It's absolutely quite a rather nice fireplace. So you've got another bathroom here as well. So really okay size bathroom. Again, this is just a guest room on the outside of the property. So you don't have access from inside. You have to come outside to be able to go inside. Coming back into the main house here. So coming back into the house through here, just going to let you up. And that's pretty much it for the first floor. So we're going to head on upstairs, show you the rest of the house, and then stick around for that garden because it is definitely something worthwhile seeing. So let's head on upstairs now. And again, I can't stress enough about how beautiful this stairway is and just how spacious this room is. Lots of lights coming in here, and I love obviously all this kind of furniture. They've got the candlesticks here. It's absolutely beautiful walkway, and again, lots of light in this property as well, which is always something I am looking out for. So on the right hand side to my right, we've got this roof terrace. We will get round to that, but I first want to bring you into this beautiful kitchen. So absolutely beautiful. I think you'll all agree this is a very good sized kitchen here. We've got the fully functional high-end cooker there, but also in the old style. And I love what they've done with the decor. Again, nothing I'd want to change at all, and I definitely would want all the furniture as is, because I just think it's so fitting with the property. And again, look how tall the ceilings are. Got a little window in the ceiling here with a bit of light coming through as well. So also very nice to have. And then if we come through here, we've kind of got the second section to the kitchen itself. So we've got lots of, I think we've got 3 fridges here, but we've also got a bit of storage space as well. So this is kind of your extension from the kitchen itself, which is also, again, kind of expands on the size. And then here, we actually have what would have been the original kitchen, because it was all based around a fireplace. And you can see they've kept this original in every way. And I absolutely love that they've left this like this. You can see that it's got the chimney going up, and it's just, obviously it's a bit of a feature now, but it is beautiful that they've managed to keep that in the actual kitchen itself while making it a practical kitchen. And that's just a testament just to how much space we have in this room, is even if it's kind of divided into sections by these walls, it is all very much well connected. We've got a really large sink here, again, loving the decor. And then down here, you actually have a connection to the terrace, which we're going to get round to doing just after we show you the rest of the bedrooms up here. So just coming back through the kitchen, get to see it from other angles as well. And again, just how tall the ceilings, just as we were saying downstairs, tall ceilings downstairs, incredibly tall ceilings upstairs as well. Right, so this is very much the hallway that kind of leads you through to the different rooms. Now, the way they've got it set up is actually, this is actually rented out, and they do have it as a holiday home, so they rent out the singular bedrooms. So what they've done is they've actually blocked off a few of the doors, which we will show you the entrance from the other side. Reality is, this is very easy to open up before, and previously all of these doors were kind of connecting to the various bedrooms. So just keep that in mind. If you did want to connect it up again, very easy, because they've all just been very quickly and just easily blocked off. Coming through here, we've got a bedroom here, bathroom, and followed by another bedroom and bathroom setup. So I think this at the moment, obviously, when they're getting couples that want to be close by to one another, you can see here, maybe, again, you've got the situation with the parents and children. Here we've got another bedroom, all these windows kind of facing on to the garden area. And again, they've got the similar setup. I love the tiles here again, very different to the rest of the tiles. But again, the ceilings are incredibly tall. So really good sized rooms, lots of light coming in here. And look at the details, another sink that we see before. We've got little bathrooms here, but all very cute and very functional. But I want to just show you these doors because you've got to notice the details on the handles of the doors. Kind of everything is color matched in a way that it just makes a lot of sense. Here we've got more views of the garden, another bathroom. Again, these are good sized bathrooms. They're not huge, but they've got pretty much everything you need. Very good size sink in here. Obviously you've got the shower, and again, I love the decor. This is the same theme throughout, that they've got the old style toilets running through the house. So coming through here, we come back onto this side. We're on the back side of the property here. Now, I just need to be reminded of what's in here. So a little bit of storage space in here, a little wardrobe in here, and then we've got really good sized bedroom here. Very lots of light coming in here, little niche here and there, but also look at the floors. I mean, like it's so easy to just become accustomed to these beautiful floors, but every room has them and they're all different. And as I say, I love every single one of them. Now coming through here, we have one of the larger bathrooms, which is split between the sink area, and then we actually have the shower in the corner here. Again, views onto the garden. I'll let you pass through so that you've got enough space to get through there. And then through here, you actually have a stairway that leads down directly to the garden. So nice to have. Obviously, if you have guests that are staying here, they could potentially go straight from the property to the garden, or from their bedroom to the garden itself. And again, the fan coil units all hidden away so that you can't see them. It is very much a picture perfect property. So again, remember this door here, because I will be showing you from the other side what is actually a number of bedrooms that kind of spreads out on the front hand side of the property. But let's start to go out onto the terrace, because here's another massive feature of this property. Beautiful to have a terrace like this on the front side of the property. Obviously, my highlight is the garden, but this is also a very nice feature to have. Having all this outside space, you've got a choice based over where it's windy, where it's not windy, where the sun is, where it's not sunny. You can either decide to be out the back of the property or out here. So extremely nice to have this little outside section as well. I say little, it's actually quite large. And then this is the front balcony, which you saw just as we kind of came into the property. This is the entire balcony, stretches out all the way down. And what we've got is we've got a line of bedrooms here, which are basically the downstairs. You've got a sofa bed, you've got a bathroom in here on this side here. And you can see, again, really good sized bathroom. So another bathroom. Now all of these buildings here, or the rooms here on this side, they're all connected. So that door there, basically you can see that obviously it's been covered up, but that is the door to the other side that we saw. So easily you just open that up and you're connected to the main house. I will let you just go up the stairs briefly just so that you can give them an idea of what is actually up there. So you can see another little bed area space, but given that these are very tall ceilings, they've made incredible use of the space. I mean, arguably you could even potentially get rid of this if you didn't want it and you just wanted to have the very tall ceilings. That is something which, depending on your needs, maybe you don't need so many bedrooms. I think it would be nice to actually reconnect the entire house as it was originally, but it really much depends on the your needs, and if you're going to be running this as a business or if you want it as a family home. So again, very similar setup here. We've got the bathroom, the mezzanine floor going upstairs with the main bed upstairs, as well as a bed downstairs. And I can't stress enough, all of these rooms can be very easily opened up so that they can all be connected. You've got a little bit of an opening here. You've got an open door on the other side here. So from both sides, all sides in fact, you can connect up to the main house. So this could all be really easily opened. And then obviously you've got the mezzanine floor like in the other. Now again, I'm not mentioning the floors anymore because I've just got used to seeing them. And again, need to mention the floors. They're absolutely beautiful. All of these tiles are actually very, very pretty, and a very good sized bathroom as well. So coming back outside, I do want to point out the lights that we've got. Obviously this property is going to be spectacular at night as well, and they've, you know, this has all been very clean. It's a clean property, and they've obviously done this renovation incredibly well without sparing any expense. So it's going to be a very beautiful property to see at night as well. Finally, upstairs, we've got this room here. Again, similar setup, mezzanine floor, bedroom upstairs, sofa bed downstairs. You can see the door again backs onto the house that we're seeing behind. And then we've got the bathroom here. So very similar setup with the bathroom. Obviously in all these rooms, we've got the fan coils that does cooling and heating. So all of these rooms are kind of independent from the main house. You don't have to walk through the house. Obviously you can go up the stairway to get to these rooms. So as a business, this makes a lot of sense having it as it is. But in my opinion, if you're not running it as a business, this would be perfect to just open up, bring it back to what it was previously. But now what I've been really looking forward to showing you is the garden itself. As I say, it's one of the highlights of the property, and quite rare to have a garden in these types of properties. So let's walk on down. As you can see, obviously getting different views from the walk down. Can't stress how much I love this stairway, the railings, the details, and obviously the decor, which we've already mentioned previously, do make such a difference. But in such a big house, you do need to have the right furnishing, and I think the job that they've done with everything they've chosen is really top of the range. I think you'll agree. I wouldn't really want to change anything. So follow me round, and finally I'm going to show you the garden. So this is really, truly spectacular. It feels like one of those secret gardens where you kind of come into a place where nobody knows about and not everyone gets to see. But just look at this. This kind of is what I fell in love with when I came here the first time. It's something that really remained in my mind, and just keep walking through this, because I think this is a real experience. When you're here, obviously, the view is even more incredible. I don't actually want to get in the way of it, so maybe you should walk ahead just so that you kind of get that first person view of this walkway. It is truly stunning, and I've heard it's even more stunning when all of these plants are in flower. So unfortunately we're not seeing it at its best, and given how beautiful it is already, that is saying something very important. Now here you get to a crossroad where you can decide where to go. Now just to kind of show you the size, so where you can see goes down from that wall there to that wall, all the way down to the end. I do actually want to walk to the end to give you a really good idea of the size of this garden. Now we will be flying the drone as well, just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like from above, and again just the kind of space in this property. But I felt it was important to kind of walk through here, and you can see just how beautiful it's been kept as well. And this, we're just kind of coming into the season now. They've got the grass cut, and they've got a little bit of lemon trees here, a few this is a fig tree just in front of us. But again, look at this walkway. It is something out of a movie. I feel it very much feels like it's an unreal experience just walking through this. And obviously we'll get a load of footage that we can kind of put some music in as well, because it really does merit that kind of treatment. So coming back, let's come through this way, maybe on the walkway back, and this will actually show you the back of the property as well as the swimming pool, which isn't full at the moment unfortunately, but they've just had cleaned and they are about to fill it up. I just want to show you little details like the outside sink in the middle of these two columns, and just turn around and look back on yourself as well, because it is beautiful from every angle. And it's super peaceful. Obviously I'm blabbering away unfortunately, but if I just keep quiet one moment, you can hear the birds, the wind, and nothing else. So sorry to disrupt the beautiful silence, but I do need to continue the tour. And here we're coming back towards the property, and now you can kind of see the back of the property, so you can see all the windows kind of facing on. You can also see just how large this garden is. Got an absolutely beautiful pool here. I'm really sorry it's not filled up, but maybe we'll have to pop over when it is filled up and just kind of add it to the video at a later stage. Lots of sitting area, lots of space around the pool, and again a good sized pool for this type of property. I mean, this is something of a dream. And again, I can't stress it enough, the garden for me is such a massive plus, because it's a bit like living in the countryside without having to live in the countryside. You're in town, you've got shops close by, it's just a walk away. Show them the view from here as well, because it really doesn't let up from whatever angle you see it, even though we're not seeing it when it's in its full bloom. So coming through here, I'm going to walk past here. We've got an irrigation system that goes all the way around the property. Over here we have a technical room, so with all the technical services for the swimming pool, so completely separate from the main structure of the property, and very useful to have. A beautiful fig tree here. I mean, this is really spectacular. It's a very big fig tree, but we've actually got yet another bedroom to show you here. We've got the cat sleeping in the middle, who's taken up the best place, usually as cats do. But look how beautiful this room is. And this room is actually just from, again, detached from the main house. So again, if you have guests that you don't want to be staying in the main headquarters of the property, you've got this part which they can stay in. Again, very large, beautiful fireplace, which you just saw. Absolutely spectacular. It is a very large fireplace. And then again, a very large room. The ceilings are completely different here. Obviously, we've got the wood ceilings here. And then just through here, we actually have yet another really good size bathroom. And just, again, I've stopped mentioning things like the doors, but we've missed out on many of them. I can't stress enough just how beautiful all the doors are, the furniture, and pretty much everything in terms of the details, which really raises this property to that next level of quality. So we see lots of properties, larger properties, but we don't see lots of properties that have been done and renovated so beautifully. And really, you can tell this is a passion project. This has not been a property that has been done up just to make a sale. I do kind of want to end the shot through the actual, how do you call this, this walkway just here, because for me, this is what sells me on the property. This is something I don't see often. It is absolutely beautiful. Show them just the back, one little spin round, because we didn't mention here, there's a little bar area as well, just before we finish the video. We've got a bar area, it's currently closed, as again, we're out of season. You can see they've picked the lemons. Show them the lemon trees as well, because they are absolutely full of lemons, these trees. So very nice to see. Just want to show you just the property from behind. You can kind of get an idea. And just look, we're not saying anything about these things, but look at these lights. I mean, it's absolutely spectacular. And the more I look around, the more I'm seeing things that I'm like, you got to say something about that. Oh, you got to say something about that. And it's just too much to say. I'm running out of breath. But really, I think you'll all agree this is one of the nicest properties we've had the pleasure of taking on. And if there's anything I've missed out, but if there's any other questions you have on this property or any of the others, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you very much for watching.